Now, every year, more than 24,000 people leave the armed forces. Many make the successful transition back to civilian life, but others, they find it a struggle to find work.
We're going to get started now, eh?
Yeah. Baresi Seka is now a full-time carer looking after adults with special needs. It's a far cry from his 7 years active service, with 4 tours of Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan, but finding a job after leaving the army has been just as tough.
I find it very, very difficult, to find a job. So, yeah, it's been a tough time for me.
Baresi applied for hundreds of jobs and was so disillusioned he almost re-enlisted. Now his employers launched a campaign to hire a hero and is calling on the government to do far more to help businesses retrain former service personnel.
Once they've finished their usefulness in the military, for want of a better word, they are cast aside and said, go and find your own way.
They put their lives on the line, but after all the promises, Baresi and his colleagues didn't expect such a harsh welcome back on Civvy Street.
Well, the experience of one former soldier there in his quest to find work. Karen Chadwick has launched a campaign to persuade employers to help people like him. She's here now. Good morning to you.
Good morning,
so this
Penny.
campaign is called Hire a Hero.
That's correct.
How does that work?
Well, what we're trying to do is gather all the sort of public, private sector business arena together to give, in particular, ex-forces, ex-service people opportunities into new, exciting careers. I've heard some horror stories of recent months of one particular case of an ex-armed personnel selling the big issue on the streets of Manchester. There are many, many more stories, and I do believe it's a skilled, trained workforce that used to teamwork, etc. And certainly from the Baresi's point of view, he's a marvellous ambassador for our company, and I can see many more going out there and being such the same. So I'm urging the whole business community across the country to join our campaign and to ensure that our ex-forces who serve Queen and Country, serve us, get looked after when they come out, basically.
Yeah, which is great news. And did when you were talking, is that what he was saying about the rest of his, like other friends of his who'd found it really difficult? I
mean, I came across Baresi obviously through personal contacts, and when the story was told me, I said I'd like to meet him. I'm a carer by nature. That was my career, and obviously I run a health and social care business. Chatting to him, he was a great guy, but very disillusioned and actually quite depressed.
Well, he'd taken a long time, hadn't he? 10 months, I think it was.
10
and he hadn't even had, he hadn't even had snow.
And he'd had a rough time while he was out in Iraq and Afghanistan, and those memories were still there. And so sitting at home doing nothing just gives you more time to reflect on those issues. So I just suggested very quickly to fancy being a carer, not knowing whether he would take to it. He went, yeah, why not? I fancy that. I've got to say, he took to it like duck to water. He's transferred his skills very quickly. He's now working with a lot more sort of challenging service people.
And you said that he's a very good team
he's wonderful.
Team
Everybody
player.
loves him.
The government, though, does say that help is there if help is needed.
I'm not going to say help isn't there, because certainly the last couple of weeks while I've been looking at this further down the line, I've met some marvellous organisations, the British Legion being one of them. There's another one, Regular Forces Employment Association. Yes, help is there, but the message isn't there. People are not aware of it. Again, the campaign, Hire a Hero, the forum on the website, the conference will launch will be making more people aware, getting people involved.
We have to leave it there. Karen, thank you very much for coming in this morning.